And I was muted. Welcome back to Super Robot Wars, episode 23. We're in Barcelona. Yeah, sorry, Abby. There's the thing I can press to force a 3-minute ad break, but if I do that early in the stream, it'll do that, and then it'll do the every hour 3-minute ad break immediately after that, and I can't really pause that. So I was just gonna wait for that one to roll. Happy Saturday. I just noticed there's a dead pixel on my screen, and I bought Apple Care for this phone that has a few scratches in it, so I'm going to see... Maybe I can't get this replaced sometime. And also, it's had various hardware camera issues where it will freeze up on focusing. I've missed a lot of nice shots on it. So, oh, we got three sets here. What do we want to do? I feel like the DLC ones should be knockoutable. Going a little later today. I wasn't going to do it at all, but had an initial training appointment with Anya at 11. And going forward, those will be later in the afternoon, like 5:45, so that won't affect streams. And then I have Japanese class got moved from Thursday or Friday to Saturday this week. I was going to take the time to study. But I actually have plenty of time to do like a couple hours stream. A few missions here. Well, Lelouch, what now? I raise. And you, Kyosuke? You're on, I call. The game's been intense, but just about to come to an end. They both piled their chips in up to the limit. I can't wait to see which one rakes them in. Alright, flip your cards. 2 pairs, 6s and jacks. A pair of aces. Lelouch wins then. I think Kyosuke's out after that. With such a huge bet, none of them had a very impressive hand. That's how it is in poker. The whole point is to outbluff the opponent and make them fold, even when you've got next to nothing. But they just both bet big on those hands anyway. They must be serious gamblers. Gambling is a game of guts and brain power. Not just any musclehead can win at it. How do I feel like you're trying to imply something about me? Still, Kyosuke couldn't win against Lelouch even once. That's no surprise. This is Lelouch we're talking about. I don't know, man. Could be that Kyosuke is just not that good. It's a shame when he's got such a good poker face. Maybe there's a difference between liking gambling and being good at it. I wouldn't say that. I just wasn't lucky this time. Precisely. If anything, he deserves credit for pushing me that hard with such weak hands. Real modest of you, Lelouch. I suspect his gambler's instinct serves him better when he's in higher stake matches, not simply playing for chips. Okay, but that single pair in the last round was pretty brutal. Even the best gamblers can have bad runs, but yeesh. You know, a top tier gambler once said that people tend to break even in terms of aggregate luck. Not me. What does that mean? Good luck and bad luck are both incremental. For most people, their total luck falls somewhere in the middle when you add it all up. Gamblers develop a sense for which way their luck is trending. If they're feeling lucky, they make bets. If they're not, then they back off. Sometimes you have to gamble on the impossible if you want to draw that luck in for yourself. Spoken like a man on a perpetual losing streak. Who knows, Kyosuke? Maybe after that crushing defeat you got some crazy luck too. It's also possible I've already used up all my good luck. I've been told it's nothing sort of a miracle I'm alive at all. By that logic, getting sent here by the DVD was the worst possible luck. Yeah, Kyosuke, you got good things coming for sure. I respect the optimism. Well, Lelouch, care for another game? Speaking of optimism, personally, I think real bravery is knowing when to cut your losses. Let me ask you this. Do you really want to use that rebound luck from your losing streak on me? I don't see why not. When it comes to luck outside of gambling, I seize that for myself. Then I'll crush you without reservation. Lulu losing to Deep Blue would make him Delulu. Yes, it would. I got a girl being cute. I need to. Hey, good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Always bringing. Ooh, we get 2 capital ships? Capital indeed. Always bring in the Huck Bean. We've had reports of DBD sightings even out here in the Guyana Highlands. All mobile team units are to investigate the area and search for signs of any displaced. This is a very secluded region. At least that means surroundings aren't very heavily affected. Anyone who gets sent out here would end up totally lost. Being dragged through a DBD and then stuck in a remote area? I definitely feel bad for anyone in that situation. Some people out there can be pretty unlucky, you know? Kyosuke's losing streak never did come to an end. Don't worry, Kyosuke. Anyone that unlucky has to have some good luck coming their way. I think something would disagree. The distortion in the dimensional boundary is increasing. And just as we show up. I strongly doubt this is a coincidence. DBD active. Something's coming through. No, not the Dead by Daylights. The Quaestors. Did they follow us here? All units, suspend the investigation and engage them. Kyosuke seems ready to go. Not exactly. These guys are connected to the displacements and they've got a debt to me. Ah, and you want to collect it yourself. This machine's good at penetrating lines, but he's going to be at a disadvantage against enemies with long-range weaponry. We'll cover him ourselves. Ideally, he'd have a companion unit to shore up his lack of range. I'm not going to settle for being a sitting duck. Just gonna got her spinning and shooting everything with my guns. Edge is unstoppable.
AI の動きなんてのは丸分かりなんだよ。そらよ。なんだよ。この気味の悪い頭のさえは。やるぜ全力勝負だ
Yeah, they have way too much HP. I went into the office this last week and did not get great sleep there. In fact, the person in one of the rooms next to me definitely left their TV on several nights in a row.
よそ見でもしていたのか。うるせえ。ちゃんと前見て操縦してな。
Your husband went away this week and you couldn't sleep well without him. That's weird because I traveled away from my wife this week. Got a lot in common.
ここは俺に任せてくれ。ランダムスパイク。くそ、俺も修行が足りないな。
Yanni, I guess. Ugh.
コンピューターなんかに負けられない。勝負は一瞬。そこ。続けていくわよ。
And I checked out my upcoming flights in Japan. It said standby in the app for some reason. And I was like, oh god, does that mean I don't actually have a seat or tickets? Even though I paid all this money ahead of time?
ミスターセレス。
And it turns out the answer was that some flight schedule changed by 10 minutes and I need to go into OK it. You can only do that from the website. You can't do that from the app. So everything's gonna be great. Hopefully. It just was like a quick WTF moment when I was
ガンダムの伝説を
thinking
継
about
承しな
stuff.
くてはな。ここで食い止める。当たったか。
Well, Juka needs some XP, even if it's only from a Vulcan. That even doesn't get Victory, Gundam.
こんなのは事故だ。
So this is the last week for G-Cux. That was a great show. I'm not going to spoil it for people who still want to see it. Highly recommend. And then I really think that show needed to cook a little slower and maybe do like 2 13-episode seasons. What's out I think either this morning or last night, I forget, is the final episode of Kowloon Generic Romance. And Lazarus' final episode will be either tonight or tomorrow morning. I didn't see anything that I really wanted to watch in the new like for new season anime. But I'm only 29 episodes through Turn to Gundam, so plenty of stuff to watch there. Abby and I are watching Big O, and we watched a couple episodes. Apparently the final season 3 of Squid Games is 6 episodes, and we watched through 2 of those. There's plenty of stuff to keep me busy, anime-wise. I've got like a long Google Doc.
敵の攻撃が来たと思ったけど。もう通り過ぎてるわよ。
Of stuff I want to watch. Yeah. And hope the new Dan to Dan hopefully out soon. New Spy X Family, new Frieren, new Delicious and Dungeon all coming in the next year. Equal power, but I don't feel like we're equal power. They're that concentrated in fewer units. Commander, midst of a Grey Valley. Counterattack.
私の読み通りです。攻勢に転じ畳みかけます。衝撃砲1番2番。
I think I'll be slowing down on like my movie watching for a little bit because I really want to focus more on learning Japanese. And I think I'm getting to the point where a lot of the grammar and vocab in the first Genki book is like starting to stick. It might take me a second to figure out how to say some things, but I can generally remember it. I'm just gonna throw up a wall.
AI の行動パターン解析を急いで衝撃砲1番2番攻撃用意
So to study as much as I want, it will probably mean, instead of me watching like 3 or 4 movies a week, it'll mean that I listen to Japanese podcasts or read H&K News Easy. Yeah, actually Abby, that Sira-san, the person I was following on YouTube, who used to work for Tokyo Creative and then went out to, they're called Geekbox? Thinkbox? Something that like Japanese talent agency. She started a new channel where she's doing Japanese only videos. She speaks a little slower in them, not because like they're to be used for learning, just like it's a slower pace. That's another good a good place for me to practice. I just don't have an ear for Japanese yet. Or it's wild. It's been so long since I've done anything practical in French. And when I'm watching a French movie, I sometimes just glaze over the subtitles because it's usually simple enough French that I can get the gist of what they're saying, if not understand completely. I'll get there eventually, but I think it'll help if I get in some more practice. Let's see, I can generally take one of those hits, so I'll be fine. on lesson 9 of this first textbook. There's 12 lessons. Like 3.5 more left.
塩辛は無敵なのら。
Ooh.
ミスった。じゃ済まされねえなこい
It's a
つ
big
ら。
hit. Yeah, you biffed it, Edge.
AI の動きなんてのは丸分かりなんだよ。勝負でくれ。
I just can't get hit. I can maybe get hit one more time.
AI の動きなんてのは
Also start.
丸分かり
Oh,
なんだよ。
what happened in the horse troll game? Did I lose? No, I didn't. That's right. I saw a black pixel on my screen and I got confused. Hi, Gwen. Yeah, I was out of town from like Monday evening until Thursday night. So I got back Friday. Had a busy day working from home, and then yeah. Did some Anya training this morning, which is why I wasn't on for my normal time. Taking her to a Petco so we can get, try and just get her like commanded and behaviorally where we want. She's not doing anything too bad. I just don't want bad habits to set in, and I don't want it to be like, I don't want her to be like 2.5 or 3, and then oh no, like. She doesn't walk on a leash. Also, thank you for the sub. 11 months. Almost a year. Almost a John-iversary. Hope you're having a good weekend. I know you'll probably be getting your stream started before too long. She's been alive 1.1 years. May the 4th. So yeah, pretty much. Almost 14 months. The trainer asked if she was still a puppy, and I'm like, she's more than a year old, but I believe like this breed really grows until like about 1.5 to 2 years, so we're kind of in the late puppy, early adult stages. You're eating and gonna get ready for FFT, so yeah. I appreciate you at least stopping by. Hope you're having some good food. Itty bitty girl, yes she is. Because we did that around 11 o'clock today, we ended up just going through a Wendy's to get some food, some lunch in our system. Sorry, unit list. Wait, can you heal people? I think you can. Maybe we'll move you a little later. Okay, don't die here. Made some of your patented fried potatoes and some oatmeal. Good but easy. I've not had oatmeal in a very long time. One of the cafes at work had like these boiled potatoes. And like they did them in such big chunks and it didn't like really cook all the way through and it was just very terrible. I did not enjoy it.
直撃だと
Let's see. Nope, this is not the one that can heal. Oh. That's gonna be interesting. Well, everybody's gonna get some HP.
無人機なら
I'll use the Grace NCL to do that.
入ったインカム終わらせる
Yeah, it's just gonna hit, unfortunately.
このままでは相手の思うツボだこいつはサービスだ外しゃ
Oh, he doesn't use his cannon? He counterattacks with that bullshit? Kinda fucked up. You're slowly taking away your Gundam 79 rewatch. Just watched Amuro's reunion with his mama. Yeah, that's one of the more heartbreaking episodes.
被弾状況は確認中
体感では大したことなさそうだけど。
みんなが作ってくれたチャンスを生かすあい竜巻
Him running away was instigated by the bright slap, right? Or did something else happen for this particular instance? I forget.
スクラップにしてあげるよ。シュラフ隊を甘く見るな。撃ちまくるよ。とどめは任せた。バズーカの一斉発射で。
I just want to make sure our we signed into eco mode, and for eco mode for our power company, they say what we'll do is we'll try to cool your house down a couple hours beforehand, so that then we can turn it off for a couple hours, and we can save it like load on the grid. But what actually happens is it doesn't cool down the house that much over that couple hour period. If at all. And then it turns it off. And then it heats the house up like 6 to 7 degrees more than I'd like it to. And then we just don't recover. They were grounded and kind of having a beach day, and he went off on his own. That's it. He runs away so often, I don't remember if it's just like they're just random outings or. How he ends up there. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
旗迷惑な AI はぶっ壊すまでだ遠距離攻撃ならお手の物ってな
It is quite long. It's a long show. Once you get through 0079, then all you have to do is watch Zeta, Double Zeta, and then the what were the movies called, Abby? Was it MS Origins? The Char backstory.
コンピューターなんぞにやられてたまるか
More than the Char backstory, but it's mostly just Char
運動
backstory.
集中はあザインナッコ
Oh, you lost your proxy sub, but no taking emoji. MS Origin Abby is the one I'm talking about, yes. Isn't that the one where it's
そうなっちまったか
like the 4-part movie that goes into the history of Xeon?
さあ
4 plus 2, yes. It was 6? I don't remember. It was a lot. A lot of parts. So, as I was leaving work on Thursday, like, I was getting ready to go down to, like, go to get a ride to the train station. And a guy I've been working with on my lease project for, you know, pretty much gonna be working with him closely for a while. Many quarters. And he sees that I have like there's my Japanese Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom t-shirt. And he saw that, he's like, oh, do you watch anime by any chance? And I said, yeah, you know, I watch a lot of Gundam. And his eyes got big. He's like, can I walk with you downstairs? We need to talk. And so he was just very excited to talk about like Gundam and some of the shonen series that he liked growing up. And he said his favorite Gundam was Gundam 00. And I'm pretty sure that's not your brother. But there are 2 Gundam 00 lovers out there. Dozens of us. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, maybe we should have had like a ice-breaking session when I first like joined the project, but he was just like, oh, yeah, you like anime? And then just like very excited they had somebody to talk to about anime.
この勝負もう降りられんぞこれだけのベアリングだかわせるかい
I don't really know a lot about Gundam 00, except apparently your brother likes it and one of my coworkers likes it. He said that was his favorite. And I said my favorite was probably Zeta Gundam. Because I think 0079 is fine, it's good, but it really sets up a lot of, I think, bigger conflicts in Zeta. But I was just like, oh, we could have been talking about this the whole time. You dropped this on me like 5 minutes before I'm ready to get a ride out.
ナイトランナーがいないのに動くのかよ
You hate to see it.
行くよ
次はとどめ行くぞ
I'm watching Turn A Gundam right now. I don't know what's next on my watch list.
ちょっとかすったかも
Yeah, it's a centaur, and his sister is like bent over in front of him and piloting. So I'm sure this is a very normal show. Pretty sure they're siblings. Like 95% sure. At least when it gives a close up on Tamaki's cake right there, we know she wants a boyfriend. She just doesn't want to die before she gets one. Okay, Power of Erica. Everybody's gonna get back a little more. Grace OCL. Everybody's gonna get some HP and SP. Yeah, she said a lot more French than I did, so that's fine too. Maybe I'll do some other recommended missions, because the only one who can really hold his own against these units is Edge, and everybody else is like pooling all their attack power to take out one a turn. New DBD detected. It's a smaller one. Uh-oh. What the heck is that? It's completely unlike any Quastor unit we're aware of. I think that machine's targeting me. You can tell? I've experienced that type of bloodlust plenty of times before. Not that it's something I enjoy dealing with. Yeah, there it is. It's coming after me. Okay then, I'll give it a fight. Oh, this all about how he has bad luck. Urgh. I don't think he's gonna get anywhere fighting it that way. Get back, Kyosuke. The ult's going to struggle against that thing alone. I just have to close in faster, that's all. I think the enemy is about to finish him off. It's no use. Kyosuke's on the world's worst bad luck streak today. Oh, I don't know about that. Whoa, that was some super long-range sniper fire. It's... Hey, Kyosuke. Here I am, fashionably late. Excellent. I'll make up for the late arrival with some super special service. Oh ho, it stopped moving. It didn't seem to too dented from that. Okay, excellent. We're going in hot. Goodness gracious, already? Come on, Kyosuke, haven't you heard of pacing? Excellent team attack. Oh, Gwen. Abby's playing the horse racing game. I don't know if you've added her or she's added you yet. But you two should be horse girls together. That silver mech must have been developed to work in tandem with the ults. More to the point, the pilot inside is probably Kyosuke's partner. That's not the big guns right off the bat. Feels like rushing it a bit, but I did say I'd offer super special service. Cut the chit chat. We still got hostiles. Fine. I guess we could save the past at reunion for after we wrap up our work. So I showed Abby the secret to having so many careers. It's skip everything. I'm not reading a damn thing in that game. Unlike this game where I'm reading everything. Okay, where are my manners? Hi everybody, I'm Ensign Excellent Browning. Nice to meet ya. Understood. Thank you for your help. Let's move, Excellent. Roger Dodger, Kyosuke. I like Excellent. She is... neato. The Sailor Moon tee, yeah. I did have the Spy X Family tee on, but I had to pick up Anya several times to get her in and out of the car and into the store and out of the store. It just, like, it was more hair than dog after a couple pickups. So I swapped to this. That's a little worse because I tend to have dark shirts and Anya like she has complete whites. You got new filters for your air purifier, so hopefully that helps a little. Where's the hair getting stuck in the air purifier? There's definitely more a problem when we were in the smaller apartment. Now we have to get a lot more. Now that we have more space, it takes a little bit more time for stuff to get clogged up.
遠距離攻撃ならお手の物ってな。俺の生存本能半端ねえ。
Gotta keep an eye on that stupid ad timer now.
あなたは予備動作が大きすぎるのよ。攻撃権はこっちに移ったわ。
Bum, bum, bum.
竜巻
I've also never seen Magical Knight Rare. Even though I played one of the Nintendo games for it. So this morning I finally finished up Atelier Yumiya.
くらい朝飯前だぜ。
I got to the final boss last night and struggled a bit on normal. And everybody was like, "Oh yeah, you need to really like max out the crafting system and do a whole bunch of other like alchemy bullshit to, you know, beat this." And I tried a couple times and I ground for about like 4 hours and I got like a little bit closer, but I was like, no. So I just kicked that sucker down to easy to finish the game.
君の悪い頭のさえは AI の動きなんてのは丸分か
There's
り
like
なんだよ
95 Atelier games to play. I can't make that my only game. And a lot of this other games I'd like to play. Like if I didn't want to play Xenoblade Chronicles X or Super Robot Wars Y when it comes out, or Fuga 3,
やれるの
or
次だ
multiple Front Mission remakes, but probably not the third one because it looks like they fucked up the art, or Death Stranding 2, or 100 Line Defense Academy, or AI Somnium Files, or Disgaea 7, or any number of games. There's just the ones out off the top of my head. Mega Man Battle Network 4, Mega Man Battle Network 5, Mega Man Battle Network 6, Mega Man X7, Mega Man X8, all the Mega Mans, the Castlevania Dominus Collection.
ローズ3が追いつけるのら。
If, like, I didn't have all that, but I'd be much more excited to play than to grind at the last 1% or fraction of a percent of Atelier Yumiya. Then I would have ground Atelier Yumiya. But for me, I was just like, you know what? We're gonna... I don't have so much pride that I won't kick something down a difficulty level to, you know, pretty much just finish it up.
体は訓練を覚えてやがるか
The problem wasn't me per se. My character was like, everybody was a little weak, but everybody could have done well. The problem is the AI does not dodge, and it's like a Yumi is like an action RPG when you're in like the combat. So I was able to dodge so many attacks. In fact, almost all the attacks, because the attack patterns weren't terrible. But my allies were not dodging them, and I can't actively control 3 people at once when we're all being attacked at the same time.
そんな手で俺を下ろすつもり
So I could keep my character alive, and then the other ones were just getting like 2 or 3 shot.
これだけのベアリングだかわせるか
So I was able to get past the first phase barely on the normal with my setup. And then I got like 5 or 10% through the second phase, which was quite a bit harder, but still like very doable. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting like 1 or 2 attack or defense higher on every level.
死ぬかよ
And that's like I could do slightly better on the crafting. I could spend 10 to 12 hours leveling up a little more. And sure, that probably would have been the difference, but is that how I wanted to spend my time? The answer is no. Not even close. But yeah, there is so much of everything.
敵 AI の
Lots
行
of
動
lots of good
の
anime
動
to
きを急いで
watch, lots of good games to play, lots of good
重要
movies to
衝撃
watch,
砲
lots of good books to read, lots of papers I have to read by July 2nd.
撃ち方始め
Honestly, I'm probably gonna Abby. I'm probably gonna read a couple of those papers while we're maybe watching an episode of 2 of Squid Games tonight.
敵の狙いは分かっていましたから
Yeah, I said June, but I think I said June and corrected to July. July 2nd. 5 papers I need to review. Let's see. One on the 28th, one on the 29th,
捕捉しました直ちに攻撃開始
one on the 30th.
メガ粒子砲撃て
Yeah, so 5. I pretty much have a paper a day. What will probably happen is I'll have 1 paper I'll do this weekend, and I'll try to squeeze in 2 on Monday and 2 on Tuesday. Good level, Bright. Now, the thing is, I got these reviews at the beginning of... I got these reviews a couple weeks late, to be honest. They're supposed to have been assigned earlier, and they weren't. So I got them at the beginning of June, and I had a number of things going on work-wise that I had to take care of. So those... And I had reviews for another conference. And then I went to CVPR a couple weeks ago. And then... It just sort of like snuck up on me, to be honest. But that's fine. You have a lot of intuition.
コンピューターなんぞにや
The
られ
problem
て
is
た
a
ま
lot
る
of
か
these papers are like
念動集中
30 plus pages with supplemental material or appendices. And though you can ignore them, kind of. Like, I don't think there's anything that says that you have to read the appendices. Gotta check. People tell me that they never look at the supplemental material or they read all the appendices. I don't know if that's the policy of every conference.
あとは私に任せて
So I don't want to say I'm not going to read it. I'm going to look up the policy beforehand. Some of them say you only have to consider the main paper. Some of them say you have to consider everything. And even if you don't have to consider everything, generally the appendices could have a lot of derivations that you might find useful. So if they say we're making this approximation and it's like 2 to 3 pages of math, they'll just put that math in the like supplemental material or an appendix. So you can ignore that, but when you're like, I don't understand how the math works, and you don't look at the supplementary materials, then that's kind of on you, you know?
コンピューターなんか
And
に
yeah,
負け
quite commonly there's like a lot of like statistical approximations or second order approximations that I need to be walked through. You can't just say, you know, from this, assume that, and skip the 3 pages of math I need for some things. So,
あんまりしつこいと嫌われるわよ
お嬢さんのサポートはお任せ位置取りを
that's my way of saying that some of these could be like an hour or 2. Some of them could, an hour or 2 is probably on the low side, but like minimum of 2 hours to fully get. And some of these could be quite a bit longer, like half a day of work.
ないのならさあ
こちらの手は読ませ
暴れまくり幽霊ちゃん始めましょうか
I intended to read some of them on the train ride back. But like I said, I slept so badly when I was in Mountain View that I was almost falling asleep on the train. Thursday night, I was almost falling asleep on the train. So So I'm like, I cannot like, in good faith, ever do like a sleepy review or like do reviews when I'm tired or sick or like not able to 110%
打ち上げ花火よ
pay attention to the paper. I figure there's something pseudo-fitting about like doing all these difficult paper reviews for a low acceptance rate conference during a Squid Games watch through.
相手が誰だろうと引けねえからよ。俺たちのゼンドルクのパワー。
You hope the squids have fun playing their games. Have you seen Squid Games at all? Even season 1? Other than the premise of the show being slightly better than Black Mirror. Slightly better as in not quite as dystopian as Black Mirror. It's a good series. I would recommend it. Unless they really mess up
相手より先に仕掛ける。
these last 4 episodes of season 3, which they might.
出力調整。かける。インコム射出。
It's going to be a pretty highly rated show. I can't believe in the end they put everybody in a tank of water with ink packets, make them try to escape. The squiddiest games. AI isn't working for good, it needs to be scrapped. Where are you at, Suruga? Yeah, the classroom childhood Squid Games. You take all these kids, you dunk them in a water tank, give them some ink packets, some Tide Pods of ink. Tell them not to eat it. It's just like Duck Duck Grey Duck, right? There's Duck Duck Grey Duck, there's Squid Games. There's Dumpster Diver. Peppermint Tide Pods, not just for kids. Do not eat Tide Pods.
甘い攻撃ですね。プリンと同じぐらい甘いです。
心を持たない人工知能。ただの破壊マシンだ。ブレスト。
I don't know. So, this is a little weird on the candy cigarette front, but I don't think I ever tried one of my mom's or my uncle's or my grandpa's cigarettes growing up. And we had candy cigarettes all the time.
悪い攻撃だな。
I just always hated the smell of cigarettes. So like I was never interested in them. I never wanted to be a cool kid, so that kind of kept me safe there.
先手を取る。行くぞ。
So I'm probably an outlier, but like I was never like candy cigarettes are going to be my gateway to being a smoker. Yeah, they were stinky. I had bad asthma growing up, so when people smoked around me, like I coughed a lot and got not very good, like feeling sick. Probably because of not being able to breathe as well.
別の角度から攻める
I would say good parents make for a hit of 6. Because, I don't know. Maybe if they never, like, I was never smoked slightly around or, like, had to deal with that, maybe I would have gotten to smoking. I did try cloves for, like, a little bit in college. So I have smoked. I probably have smoked. I'd be shocked if I smoked more than 2 packs of cigarettes my entire life. Equivalent. I don't think I've ever had a cigar.
こっちで牽制するよ
Oh, my parents definitely, my mom definitely smoked in the car. She did not smoke inside because she hated cleaning, like, she wanted a clean house, and having, like, smoke in the walls and the windows, she did not want. Sometimes your dad would be like, don't tell your mom I have the window open. Oh god, sorry guys. We have an ad, so I'm going to stretch for a few minutes, so I'll be right back. Sorry, this will give me time to stretch. Muppet Babies, making your dreams come true. Okay. I'm walking back to my PC. I was watching that when the ads were over on Abby's tablet. Sorry about that, everybody. These kind of suck. Yeah, Seribot's great for the notifications. If you need help getting it configured, I can tell you, but I'm sure you can figure it out. What's wrong with the Muppet Babies? The Muppet Babies is the actual cinema, Abby. Nope. Is there a place we can stream Muppet Babies? Legit or illegit? Where can I stream Muppet Babies? Is it on the Disney Plus? No, that's the 2018 one. I want the 1984 Muppet Babies. Oh, you bastard. Okay, I found it. I need to make sure I download that YouTube video before it gets taken down. I've got 5.5 hours of Muppet Babies we can watch, Abby. Apparently there's not any good releases because if you're familiar with Muppet Babies, you'll know that the premise of the show is that they would imagine themselves in scenarios from classic literature or movies or pop culture, which means there's just there's a Back to the Future episode of Muppet Babies. There's a Star Wars version of Muppet Babies. There's an Austin Powers version of Muppet Babies. That's not true. Muppet Babies was before Austin Powers. But you get the idea. And so because they're able to get that at the time, because they're able to get that sort of approval at the time, they really can't do DVD releases. Hello, is it Lysara Vampire? Or is it Iowa? Wait, this is a Mama Iowa, is it? Lysara. How is it going, Lysara? Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. Oh, you did! Vampires are so hot. I'll have to keep an eye out. I haven't seen you stream for a bit. Or maybe I saw it but it was under a different name? Host name change? You got turned last year when you went on a date? Now you're gonna live forever. That could be good or bad. Well, when I got married to Abby, she did not... You streamed twice this week. I guess this week I was down, like away from home. Like I'm usually remote, so I had to go to like my home office for a few days. So I was out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm guessing I just missed it. I'm very happy, Abby, that when you married me, you didn't turn me into a lynx. Because apparently that's what happens. If you can just be turned into your dates or your partners. Vampirona? No, Vampirona doesn't sound right. Oh no, we are married. We've been married for a while. I was just saying I'm glad that when we did get married, like 2.5 years ago, I didn't turn into a lynx. Not that there's anything against lynxes. Just more of a dog boy myself. Speaking of, I wanted to go with the in-person cam for a little bit. Probably for this game. And then I don't know if I'll be using my human cam anymore. I think I'm probably gonna go back to the Charles Doggo model, so I can be a dog boy butler for everybody. I just want to do something a little different, so I'm like, for streaming Super Robot Wars 30, I will put up a human cam. Yeah, we got our anniversary coming up, our 3rd anniversary coming up in October.
外してくれたんですか？悪い機会は蜂の巣にしてあげますよ。
I was just talking to Abby earlier about
燃えてきました。
what I wanted to do for it, or part of it.
ぶっ飛べ。
We went out to a really nice restaurant late winter, early spring, and they're going around the table and asking like, what's everybody celebrating? Oh, you're here for your 10th anniversary, your 15th anniversary, your 25th anniversary, and I'm like, oh, that is wild. I hope Abby will still be with me in 25 years. I mean, and also they were younger, so like the wild part is like, I know this is what I signed up for, but it's I haven't gotten to the point where I've spent more of my life with her than without her. And there's gotta be like some year where that sort of clicks. Even though I love every day I get to spend with Abby, and I can't think of doing it any other
意味
way.
がわからねえ。
There's like a mental model that I'm sure changes for people internally. You know? Like, I don't know, kind of like a habit, like I know there was a time that I would wake up in the morning and not brush my teeth. But that's like, I was so young when that happened, and I've lived so much of my life doing that,
攻撃権はこっちに移った
and
わ。
it seems weird to not do that, right? It's stuff like that.
一度流。
So, like, I know there was a period in my life when I couldn't read or write, but like I can't identify with that version of myself because it was so long ago. Because the majority of my life has encompassed that like property or activity. So I'm sure it's got to be like that for being married too. Let's do the supporters on him. Let me know passion for research. Oh, I can't use it because of, yeah. This I can do the work together charge, yeah.
ナイトランナーがいないのに動くのかよ。
I do want to make sure I still have you followed. The name change didn't break that.
風通しを良くしてやれ。
Yep, still following since March 25th. Okay. We were streaming earlier today, / late last night. I'm bad with time zones. I'm so sorry.
銀王騎士団に続いて
I just wanted to make sure. I hope the Wi-Fi is good enough to keep going. Are you having ISP issues? I know when I was living in San Jose in the apartment. And back when I was using Comcast, in the evenings and the weekends, because it was a very big apartment complex, and I don't think they had very good networking, like to the ISP in the basement. That it would commonly just drop out, or like I'd be throttled to no, like not enough to even do a cheap stream.
マジックナイトは地球の平和も
And that got a little better. I ended up paying like an exorbitant amount of money for like 6 months on their business plan, which like we definitely won't throttle you, we promise. Even that was having downtime issues and throttling. And then I was able to go to Sonic, which is a fiber service that was like brought by, I think, AT&T. And then Sonic was good, except for the time that somebody went down into the media closet and just randomly unhooked me when they got the new service installed. Like somebody installed new service, mine broke, and then they couldn't get out for a week and a half over Christmas. And that sucks. No, you can normally use Ethernet, but roommate's a little manipulative, and if I use Ethernet, I need to grab it from another room and bring it into mine for the duration. And I'm worried my roommate would try some manipulative shit, lol. Aww. So you're forced to trying to use Wi-Fi. I'm sorry. I'm guessing 2 Ethernet cables doesn't necessarily fix the problem for you. I've done wireless streams though. When I did nobody watched this, so that's fine because this was so long ago. But when I opened like all those Sailor Moon collectible card games packs, I did a stream of that so long ago. That I did on MacBook on Wi-Fi, so I did everything on that. I just had a camera hooked up, and I had OBS running, and that worked over Wi-Fi. I saw you were playing Peggle. I'm hoping maybe like games like that, or maybe like emulated games that aren't too CPU heavy will let you work. Okay. And I was using Wi-Fi on a laptop, so I've got faith that hopefully it'll work for you. You might need to play around with the channels. It's Kirby! Right back at ya. How's it going, Kirby? Sorry, I'm streaming at a bad time. I know. We had dog training this morning. What was that Black Mech's problem? We've already got tons of questions, and now we've only got more. Excellent. Yes? I'm glad you're okay. Mm-hmm. Right back at you there. Sorry if I gave you a scare, Kyosuke. Alright, Kyosuke. I believe you owe me one passionate reunion embrace. I'm waiting. Go hug a log or something. Anyway, did you get sent straight here? Not here exactly. Surprisingly close by, though. Huh. Talk about a lucky break. Seriously, come on. Nothing? Really? Yep. Hey, don't be shy just because you got an audience. Yeah, nobody here is going to spoil a happy couple's reunion. Yeah, you tell them. Set them straight. Don't get too far hard on yourself. We still got some loose ends to tie up. What loose ends are those? Finding a way back home, for one. Paying back the one who summoned us here to start with. Whoa, hold up. You're saying our displacement isn't an accident? I could sense someone's intent behind that Black Mech today. Whoever it was, they're definitely connected to our displacements. Got any citations for that assertion? Got any citations for that assertion? Or is that what I think it is? Yeah, a gut feeling. Yeah, that's exactly what I figured. So basically, we're not going home until we do something about whoever's behind this, huh? In that case, we might as well enjoy a nice romantic getaway in this world in the meantime. Ho ho! Kyosuke's girlfriend is hot. but she comes on real strong. And Kyosuke is not exactly the chatty type. They seem like a bad fit for each other. I don't know about that. I can tell his poker face is softened up. I can't tell a difference at all. Of course, somehow I doubt it'll be all fun and games. Agreed. We can't afford to take it easy, just like we can't when fighting the Einst. Are you worried about me? I can't count on luck to bring us back into contact a second time. Don't even think of leaving my side, Excellent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a guess. It doesn't go too much into the story, and I think a lot of this is mostly from the Resurrection movie. So I think we've hit all the story plots from there, so there won't be a lot of spoilers. So even if you haven't seen Geass, I think you're probably okay. You know C2, you know Lelouch, you know Suzuka, hopefully you know Colin. If not, these are people that are introduced in like the first 2 episodes, so I'd recommend it. It's not my favorite mecha anime, but I watched it at a time when we were watching a lot of Gundam, and it was definitely a nice respite from that. Do we have AOS updates? So we can update our ship, which also updates our units. We can do better attack power for all close combat weapons. There you go. Hey, thanks. Updates have been applied to CQB training. Now we can turn up the heat in the training menu. Oh, not quite enough for that. Instead of doing a DLC mission, let's just do another story mission. One of the recommended ones. The League Militaire. Okay. Victory Gundam time. Omicron City? Sure, it's thrown in with the League Militaire, huh? We're even helping with the dry crews out with supplies. Well, hey, at least it means we got a few precious moments of shore leave while the dry strike is resupplying. Yeah, but where's Izuru? Don't pry. I say sometimes a man wants to take a day to himself rather than spend all his time with the team, you know? Maybe he's got a date. A date? Whoa, okay, calm down. What's got you so shocked? Oh, Izuru and Uso went off together. So he's on a date with Uso? I, kind of doubt that. What the heck is he doing? We finally got some time off, too. Izuru? You're a little close for comforts. Sorry, I'm trying to observe you, not make you uncomfortable. Observe what? I've been kind of wondering about you for a while, Uso. Everyone says you're really special. You got a unique education. You're kind of like a hero. If you got some free time for once, I thought I'd spend it observing you. Haha, so you're fishing for manga ideas. Oh, Edge, why are you here? Apparently I'm another subject of interest. Izuru said he wanted to observe us together and dragged me out. I was gonna go grab Kyo and Suruga, and wrong voice. I was gonna go grab Kyo and Suruga and try my luck with the ladies. I was sure we'd get somewhere this time too. I feel like that's a group almost destined for failure. Exactly. Compared to those two, I'd be a pillar of reason and attractiveness. That's surprisingly cunning. The bizarre side of you is also a little heroic, I think. Hey, look, I don't really want to be a character for your manga. If you're gonna draw me, at least make me look nice, okay? An explosion? It was some distance away from here, but I like drawing manga, but I wish I wouldn't get dragged into trouble everywhere I go like I'm in one. You there. You're one of the kids with Majestic Prince, and you're with the dry crews, right? Oh, yes we are. Hey, is someone after you? I'm a member of the League Militaire. I've got information about Zanskare I need to deliver. Mom! Uso, oh my god, is it really you? We met a Gundam mom! Gwen was just talking about this. That's Uso's mom? Mom or not, we gotta get out of here right now. Uso, you stay close to her. Mom, this way! Of course. I believe she's the good mom. Correct me if I'm wrong, Abby, but the Victory Gundam... Was it the Victory Gun? No. Am I thinking the F-91? Where she built the Gundam specifically for her son? I might be thinking the F-91. I think she's a good mom? Where are we? This is a League Militaire hideouts. Uso's mother. Together with her husband Hongerg, she gave Uso an extremely special education. As part of the League Militaire on the moon, she engaged in espionage along with having a hand in mobile suit developments. I think she worked on the mobile suit, but I don't think that was intended. Bellry's mom is the one that built it for her son. Okay. I think that also happened. Was Bellry from F-91? Because I thought F-91 that was the case too. This is League Militaire's hideout. There's a few of them across the city, just for this sort of emergency. Uso, I heard you joined up with the League Militaire, but I had no idea you were with the Dry Cruise. I'm just as surprised. I'd never dream I'd see you here on the moon, Mom. I didn't think I'd ever see you on the moon, Mom, is a great line. What was the line from Eating Raoul, Abby? Was it suck on this? Still, at least something good's come of this. I'm glad you got to meet up with your mom, Uso. Thank you, young man. It looks like the Dry Cruise has a lot of younger people on it, doesn't it? Well, we all end up leaning a little too much on Uso. He's younger than most of us. So Uso did have the bad parents. Okay. Sorry. Bad mom, Uso. Bad Uso mom. Mom, please, who's after you? I've been helping the League Militaire with mobile suit development here on the moon, and at the same time, working with their intelligence. I've been collecting the information agents gather in the field, trying to determine Zanskure's strategy, and we've learned something important. So, it's Zanskure that's hunting you, ma'am? The details are recorded on the microchip. This information was too critical to send via comms, so I came separately from the supply course to hand it over in person. Take it, Uso. Should I? Come on, your mother put her life on the line to get this to us, right? You should take it. Oh, okay. Alright, Izuru and I will try to figure out an escape route. Hold down the fort. I'll come with you. Come on, take a moment to be with your mom. You finally got to see her again, okay? Edge. Let's get going, Izuru. Here's our chance to be heroes. We'll be back, Uso. They're good people. They're not the only ones. All the people in the Dry Cruise are wonderful. You're part of that group too. You pilot the Victory, don't you? I guess all that simulator training I did back in Casarelia is paying off. That's how I raised you to be, after all. I'm so glad you turned out as I'd hoped. It was really scary though. I hated feeling like I had no idea what I was doing. Oh dear, everyone does. What matters is that you endure it. Fight through it until you know what to do. What am I supposed to do now? What an adult is supposed to do? Well, will that make me understand what you and Dad left me behind and joined the League Militaire? I hope so. Did you and Dad make me study everything so I'd become the kind of person I am? We didn't force anything upon you. You were never just our child to begin with anyway. What? What does that mean? The night before I gave birth to you, I suppose that you'd say it was a white, intangible thing that appeared. It was a dream, and it told me I'd be given a new child. A new type. A new type? It was such a powerful moment that even after your staunch realist of a father believed it. That happened. I believe in that dream too. After all, you survived everything until now, haven't you? I have, sure, but I'm really sorry I'm leaving you I'm sorry. I really am so sorry for leaving you alone, Uso. It's okay, Mom. I'm just happy I got to see you again. You're a few minutes late, but you really enjoy when anime, manga, game characters reference how they feel like they're living in the chaos of a manga, anime game. It really reads lines of breaking the fourth wall and not breaking it, but also it makes the media source and the character struggles feel real. Yeah, and they really do like go right up to the fourth wall in this particular Super Robot War game. It wasn't an alien threesome, it was Mom, Dad, and the new type god. I have more to give you than just that microchip. What? Uso. The supply core will also be bringing you. We found her! It's the League Militar woman! Zanskare! Run, Uso! But don't let everything that your mother's done until now go to waste. Gods can be aliens. Makes you think. Look at aliens and be gods. We have a V-Dash, a Red 5, a V-Dash Hexa, a Huck Bean 30. Calm down, Uso. Calm down, Uso. Stop telling me to calm down. My mom got captured by Zanskare because she let me escape. I have to rescue my mom no matter what. Wait, Uso. Are you seriously going to charge into Omicron City with a mobile suit? I have to. Sorry, Uso. Only we'd noticed Zanskare was on the move. It's not your fault. It's all the fault of this stupid war. Uso. Watch out, Zanskare incoming. They came out to intercept us, huh? We gotta do this, Marbet. So be it. Still, stay calm and don't be reckless. I won't be calm. Uso! Ah, hell, he's lost it now. Oh, do you think something's gonna happen here, Abby, like it did canonically in Victory? Get out of my way. I'm gonna go rescue my mom. I finally got to see her again. Stop getting in my way! Okay. Sorry, Uso. You screwed up and let your mom get captured. Just don't lose your head, or if you die, it's all over.
相手してやるぜザンスカールザンスカールの気持ちをバカにするやつに追撃するまでだ
I was watching, last night I was watching Eating Rahul. It's a comedy movie about a couple trying to save up for their own restaurants in California. And in one of the scenes, like towards the end, someone says, "Suck on this," and then does something like very drastic for his character. I just could not stop laughing at. And then Abby pointed out, like, the thing that the guy threw definitely bonked the camera unintentionally. And they left that whole cut in there, where it obviously hits the camera and the camera shakes. Like, dips down and they cut off. They cut away from it. It was great. Eating Raoul definitely made it, you know, medium high in the Criterion Collection watch through. I will rescue my mother. I have to. Only way to my mother is right through this enemy unit. If I get the opportunity, I'm bringing in the entire Shrike team. We're gonna break protocol of choosing lower level units to help. To be canonically accurate to Victory Gundam.
被弾しないに越したことはないよね
Sure. He may be special, but he's still just a child. There's no way he could stay calm after seeing his mother stolen away. We have to protect Uso.
ダンスカールが相手なら大人が頑張らないと。
俺もガンダムの伝説の一部となるのか。名前だけは立派なゲリラどもが。ここまでだ。
これくらいはやってみせないと。
Yeah, I mean, so in F91, Monica Arno, which is the mother of Seabrook Arno, developed the F91 with bio information from Seabrook. So not built for him, but you know, built for him. I really like Gundam F91. It does not get enough praise.
抵抗は女王マリアへの反逆だ。こいつはしびれるぞ。紙一重の時
F91,
モビルスーツ
War in the Pocket, and Stardust Memories are all, I think, very underrated.
あいつを切り裂け。
Unless you rate them highly, in which case they might be perfectly rated.
絶対するしかない。
We can't let all these guys attack Edge, because Edge is just going to one-shot them all.
攻撃を開始する。こいつで仕留め。紙一重の時その眠そうな
This
目
is
を
great for Edge's XP, but we've got a whole team to feed.
落ち合いこんなところでちょっとやりすぎた。
He won't get hit. Not at 20%. That's my famous last words.
リーガミリティアの抵抗もここまでだ。
But yeah, 29 episodes into Turn A Gundam at the moment. Hoping to watch a bit more. As I mentioned at the top of the stream, there's not a lot of new anime in the summer season that interests me.
白いやつにこうも好きにやられるとは。
That didn't quite kill.
連携で行く。戦果を上げてやる。
So
こっちに対応できてないんだ。
I don't know. I'll take another look at the list, but I just did not see anything. I'm watching Turn A on my own, watching the Big O with Abby.
ワイヤーが絡んだ時が最後だ。
Abby, did you already watch the horse racing, the horse girl game?
ガッツは買うがまだまだだな。シノゴの言ってる場合じゃねえんだ。そこにいたのが運の月だ。
Can we watch the horse girl anime together? Is that something we can do? Or is that something you'd prefer to watch on your own? It's like medium high interest to me. So if you're like I want to start watching it tonight, I'd just be like, watch it on your own. But if you're like, we can fit that in sometime in the next, you know, when we're done with Big O or something. That's the only chance I'm going to get. No, Uso, don't. Ugh. Marbet, you took that shot for me. Oh yeah, we got the Gundams in a tire. We got the Space Bugs in a spinning tire. Where they don't actually have to touch the ground. And fucking Kataina. They should have put her to the wall 95 episodes ago. Damn, I could have taken the Victory Gundam right here. A civilian girl from Muwig in Europe, she and Uso become acquainted through their computers, and he at first admired her greatly. After her home was destroyed, she temporarily stayed with the Ligue Militaire, but she was highly critical of the Ligue Militaire's methods, such as their seeming use of children in combat. She was later taken to the Zanskar Empire by Chronicle during his infiltration mission, and loved fucking Zanskar after that. Kataina, I'm going to take the League military spy back. You handle things here. Understood, Lieutenant Chronicle. I will live up to your expectations. Get us one last test with that prototype Gedlav you got. Still, don't be too reckless. I don't like seeing you get hurt. Lieutenant. Did you hear that, Uso? That pink mobile suit just retreated has your mom. Why? Uso? Why are you piloting a Zanskar mobile unit, Kataina? So it's you in that victory, Uso? Just as I had thought. Who the hell is this woman? She's Kataina Luce. She's that person Uso admires. Okay, that didn't tell us anything new. Last time I knew, she'd been kidnapped by Zanskar. Now she's joined up with them? Miss Kataina? Memories only become treasured because they fade. But you keep showing up in front of me again and again and again. What? If you weren't here, this wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have become like this. What in the world does that mean, Kataina? You always rush forward, sure of your own assumptions, and you never look at the world around you. Queen Maria wants to restore Zanskar and the Federation both to women's hands. How can you not be willing to just understand that? Sounds like she's had Marianism drilled into her. And on top of that, looks like she's in love with that lieutenant she was talking to. You don't see that the guillotine is just a necessary evil to silence dissidents like you? This is wrong, Miss Kataina. It's so wrong. Move out of my way, Kataina. I have to go to my mom. I won't move an inch. The lieutenant is trusting me to win here. Uso, you need to back down for now. You're getting way too angry. If you fight like this, you'll be going to your death. But calm down, Uso. Do you want to die before you can save your mom? Izuru is right. Think about Marbet for a moment, too. She's put up with you being a bonehead long enough. Okay. Marbet, please fall back. The Hexa is falling apart. Edge, Izuru, keep Uso safe. You're not leaving here, Uso. The war will end here and now. Kataina, I can't just die like this. If I have to see my mom and Shakti again, I will fight you, Kataina. And now Edge is gonna destroy everybody.
まだまだだな。モビルスーツとの戦いも慣れたもんだ。追い込んだ。やられた。
Yeah, so I've been playing the horse racing, the Umasume Derby or whatever it's called. I will not put a penny into the game, but I will interact with it for like Uma Musume Pretty Derby. I was close. You know Uma means horse? You know Uma Thurman means horse Thurman? I downloaded the Persona 5 X1 and I haven't even gotten to like the first battle. I've just only done walking around. I'm walking around over here. Okay, Uso's going a little ham. Well, I'll get some of that back, I'm sure.
ビクトリータイプは俺が落とす。タイヤの意味を教えてやる。
Gotta get ready for the stream. Hope the rest of the Robo goes well. Thanks for stopping by, Gwen. I'm sorry that this is overlapping with your stream time. I am 99% likely to raid into you when I'm done here. And catch up on the Final Fantasy
伝説の一部
Tactics.
となるのか。見せしめにしてやる。
Yeah, and thank you again for stopping by and saying hi. I know you have a busy afternoon, and I'm happy you were able to stay around at all, let alone as long as you did.
モビルスーツとの戦いも慣れたもんだ。リープスラッシャー。地獄の底までを。
Myself, I might do one more mission after this. I'm not going to do a super long stream because it is a little later. I've got my Japanese class later tonight, and I like to have a little bit of time after stream to, you know, relax, eat,
敵を叩き、本国への手土産とする。
go through my textbook and my notes. I really need to fix these bookmarks. When I was in the Japanese Nintendo store in Tokyo, I picked up this very nice set of like post-it notes and sticky notes, and like these strips here are perfect for bookmarking. And I really need to use these to bookmark some of the areas that I'm having problems with in there, so I can easily flip through. But I got one of these, and then I got like a free-run one that I haven't opened up. So I need to use those and not just like random ass receipts and like piece of mail I tore in half. I mean, that works. It's just a little less organized than I would like for myself. This tire-equipped suit is stronger than I'd expect. You don't go down easily, do you? Fine, I'll deploy all of my reserves. I'll take these all down if you bring me a fucking dry cruise. All units, aim for the victory type. Uso, you're in danger. Uso, you're in danger. I know, thanks. Even Uso can't handle being the focus of that much fire. Yes! Lieutenant, is that Commander Mitsuba Grey Valley? The dry straggler's coming. Nope. Odello, you okay out there, Uso? Quick, fall back and regroup. Odello and Tomash, too? We're pilots from the League Militaire, too. Uso, over here. Marbet, I met up with Odello after I retreated. We got a new Gundam aboard the White Ark for ya. A new Gundam? Okay, here. Okay, Haru, we're changing machines. What's this mobile suit? It's named the V2 Gundam. It's the successor of the Victory. Your mom, Mira, was part of the development team, I hear. So this is the other thing Mom said she had to give me? Swap over to a new machine if you like. It won't help. All units, aim for the new Gundam. Here they come. I'll handle this with my mother's V2. Let's go down to victory. Okay, Uso. It's the V2. Ah, victory wings. I think 48,000 points was enough damage. You ask me. You took out the entire Gedlev unit in one shot? Uso, what did you just do? Well, as I charged in at top speed, I noticed there were Minovsky particles spreading. I thought maybe I could use them like a beam? That's amazing, Uso. You took out those tire-equipped units in one shot. You always come up with the craziest ideas, I swear. Looks like the Dracula's main force is here too. Get the reinforce out there. That's thematically appropriate. Let's see, I can't sort by series, but I know who's here. We got Juka. We got Junko. We got Connie. Am I missing people? Camille, Tetsuo, Junko. Huh. I don't see people here. It's a little weird. Maybe they're not all... Goodman, J Decker, not Dodarian, not Mamoru, not Excellent, not Akihiko. There's no Oliver. Here's Oliver. I guess Marbet's down. We've got Connie, Junko, Juka. Maybe that's it for them. Okay. Confirm the members. Finalize. Everyone, I hope you're safe. We're hanging in there. Those gun blasters must be Odello and Tomash, right? Long time no see, Oliver. You finished all your training, Oliver, and here we are, out on our first real mission. Training's not like a real mission. Don't get careless now, boys. Roger that, ma'am. Good response. You've earned the Shrike Team support. Excellent. I can feel the youth energizing us with their power. The kids are really grown strong. All units, cover for our advanced team and intercept the Zongscray units. Karaina, I will fight with the V2. I'm gonna do this. I refuse to rely on Uso to do all the fighting.
Gundam もどき。弾き飛ばしてやる。油断するほど慣れてるわけじゃないけどさ。引き殺されてたまるもんかよ。行かせる。引き下がってたまるものか。
Oh, you're coming for the Shrike team? Fight for victory. I roll flash when we can. No one stops Zoundscray. They'll eventually conquer not just Highland, but all the colonies. I have to fight to protect the freedom of space.
見つけたぞ。ガンダムもどき。接近を許したな。
機体にダメージはない。ザンスカールには屈しない。
I hope they get to join the squad. It won't be the Strike team, but they'll still be a Strike team. Get it? I love that the persists are queuable. If I pick that off and I don't get hit, then I still have that persists active. The V2 is completed. Odello and Tomash are both ready to stand on the fronts. Now they're really ready to fight. Alright, I'll fight too. For a future for Marbet and I. Oliver and Marbet are kind of a item. What was the Gundam? Was it Stardust Memories, Abby, that starts off with the nuke being stolen? Or them searching for a nuke? That's another one I think where you have a, like, tall person of color and a short white nerdy guy. Ultraman getting a kill. Love to see it.
一寸法師って知ってるか？くらえ！
Good job, Ultraman. Got a lot of units out. Now we finally got Lelouch here to help us out.
Maria 主義の名を借りる過激派名
Good.
格闘戦は私に任せてもら
捉えた
う。とどめだ。
ザンツカールを脅かす存在上撃だ C2 最新
Abby,
型のナイト
why do
メ
you
ア
not
見え
have
るか
every single Gundam memorized?
逃げても押しつぶす
And every character in every series, and every plot point in every character of every series. There's like a 35% chance to hit. I'm so shocked.
別の角度から攻める。シュラフ隊を甘く見るな。
Yeah. Strike team him.
最後はこれだよ。
何負けるのか
Okay. Sexism from Zanskar, eh? Kind of weird if they're like, we wanna have the world be ran by queens. By queens, I assume they mean breedable cats.
帝国ってのはどこもろくなもんじゃない。
There's never been an empire that wasn't an oppressive hellhole.
やられた
So true. We might have some pre-roll ads starting in the next few minutes. I mean the ads to prevent people from getting pre-roll ads. I did not say that very accurately. So when that happens, I will switch to the Muppet Baby screen and I will stretch for a little bit.
正義のために俺は戦う反応が鈍い駆動系か形勢逆転だなシャシャリ出てきたか今の痩せ者だったな
隊を援護します。沈め。
少しでも敵戦力を削るんだ
The White Ark is more than just a resupply vessel. It can fight too. I'll protect Uso. That boy is our treasure. That boy ain't right.
タイヤ付きのモビルスーツが。ホワイトアークの手法を使う。
I wonder if someone's done a V Gundam of the Hill,
ここまでだ
like a
と
V
は
Gundam King of the Hill mashup.
ここで再び攻撃を受けるのはまずい
I know there's a there's been a number of King of the Hill and Evangelion. Good job, Junka. Let's do this.
これがシュラフ隊だよ。数の上ではこちらが有利だ。見せてもらおうか。
Who's Junko got with her? Juliere and Franny.
シュラフ隊、行け。
バカなバカ
Yeah, we'll just foresee.
私の前で暴走行為は許しません。戒めの風で。
流れは向こうにあるのか反撃開始だアインナットはこう使
私たちは止まっていられませんので。
Let's see. I love shoot and move. I gotta get this skill on more
うタ
people.
イヤで隠れても無駄なんだよ遠距離攻撃ならお手の物ってな
Or it's like hidden move or shoot move. I forget exactly what it's called.
もうダメだ。
へへ、どんなもんだ。
Hit in the way. Little Randy Quaid over here. Does not need any.
猫目がドーベルマンにかなうと思うな
Does
よ。
not need any stinking
大砲騎兵隊到着。
defense or evasion.
もらった。
本当のヒーローってのを教えてやるぜ。まあざっとこんなもんよ。
当然の結果だな。
波じゃないぞ。こっちの攻撃も受けろよ。タイヤの意味を教えてやる。
本気で来てないのかよ。
And we'll be right back.
ぶっちぎってやります。
This is just gonna get a quick kill.
バカな。バカな。
Should be coming back here in a minute. Give everybody a few more seconds. Sometimes the ads aren't exact. Sorry about that. That gives me time to stretch anyway. And the lack of pre-rolls are nice.
シュラフ隊を甘く見るな。撃ちまくるよ。
Don't fear the Shrek team.
とどめは任せた。バズーカの一斉発射で。
リガミリティアメ、ここまでだとは。名前だけは立派なゲリラどもが接近を許したな。
こんなのは事故だ。
Don't be like me. Don't be Eevee. Oh, you have a Shrike team attack too? You're not in the Shrike team.
ザンスカールには屈しない。フォーメーション A を
Who's
やる
helping
ん
you out,
ですね。
Tomash?
こっちで牽制する
You
よ
got Peggy, and Mahalia, and Kites.
シュラフ隊との連携で
Well done. The tires don't even touch the ground.
ここまでだとは。見つけたぞ。ガン
Tires
ダ
don't
ム
even
もど
touch
き
the ground. In space, they just kind of like
シャシャリゲで
spin.
お前らなんかに白旗を上げてたまるかってんだ。
Yeah, get him, Connie.
コニーフラッシュ行きます。私たち
Keep
の
using
連
strike
携を
teams.
見せるよ
Hit him with the strike team. You hit him with the strike team. You hit him again with the strike team.
コニーやっておくれ。最後はバズーカで。
機体が爆発する。
What's the objective? Defeat all enemies. Okay. It's not enough to simply get in my way. You have to show off your new Gundam too? Kataina, please, stop. You have to pay for the sins you've committed while fighting. I haven't committed any sins at all. Kataina, you're the one who's wrong, being tricked by Chronicle. Don't you dare talk like you know anything about that, Lieutenant. You're just a child who can't even understand Marianism. Stay still and let me shoot you. Your only job is to be my target. I can't believe you can say something like that, Kataina. I'm not gonna let myself get killed. I have to rescue my mother.
目を覚ましてください。
Hit her with the wings.
いけ、うっそ。
分かってる。飛べ V2。これでどうだ。
向こうまた成長している。ビクトリータイプの新型か。これで
Keep persistent. Don't stop believing.
マリア主義を隠れみのに恐怖政治をするような奴らはこんな動きでは。
俺もガンダムの伝説の一部となるのか。逃げても背中から撃つだけだ。こいつで仕留める。
And dodge? Well played. I'm gonna try and just make Edge get closer to that capital ship. should be able to handle that.
もらった
Let other people get this easy XP down here.
うわー直撃とまではいかないが性能はこちらの機体と大差ないはずだ弾き飛ばしてやる
もしかしてわざと外した
だとしたらすげえ余裕
Also wanna can't quite do a smash hit. Sometimes you hate to see it.
戦艦なんざ近づいちまえばいいかもだディープスラッシャー決める
Oh, if I had Valor on
近づ
there.
いてきた敵から片付けていけ主砲発射だ
I forgot the percentage. I'm like, I hope it was 0.
ここ気味の悪い頭のさえは
Persist is still active. Let's do it. All yours, Oliver.
ビクトリータイプは俺が落とすショットクローだ
That's okay. We got the persist on.
マリア主義を隠れみのに恐怖政治をするような奴らはここで食い止めるこんなところで
Let's make that a 0% chance to get hit. Why not?
貴様もザンスカールの礎となれショットクローだ
正面から来るなんて恐怖政治なんて
Coming
や
from
る
an
連中
angle.
はオチだよ
Not angles.
機体が爆発する
Just keep flashing, Connie. You got this.
噂の主楽隊とやらか戦果を上げてやる
正面から来るなんてその目つきがいやらしいんだよ
女王マリアに光あれ
You wouldn't shoot a capital starship, would you?
攻撃を開始する接近を許したな
You missed?
私の読み
A
通り
giant warship.
誤砲神ガトリング砲1番から4番攻撃用意
撃ち方始め
限界だ脱出を 名前だけは立派なゲリラどもが弾き飛ばしてやるお前らなんか
That mission always takes a little longer than I think it would.
ザンスカールの連中に一泡吹かせてやる冷えち身が見れちゃうここまでだとは
Yeah, nobody's gonna kill Edge.
貴様もザンスカールの礎となれアイナの意味を教えてやるさすがはヒュッケバインサーティと俺だぜ安全運転って言葉を教えてやるそこかよ
I
目標補足仕掛ける。逃げても押しつぶす。
なんとか回避成功だ。タイヤが来たならこのまま。
がミリティアめ、ここまでだとは。
噂の主楽隊とやらか。
弾き飛ばしてやる。
そんな攻撃があんたたちへの借り、ここで返すよ。沈め。
反応が鈍い。駆動系か。
恐怖こそが人間を支配する。ファインラットはこう使う。
冷静に対処すればこれくらい。ベスパは下がれよ。さべる。
この程度の覚悟はできている。
Okay, just had to make sure that was right. 4% chance of hitting me. V2, the Gundam my mother made for me. My mother and my father are both fighting. I have to fight too.
戦力の中核を落とせば勢いも止まる。押し潰してやる。
カテジナさんが怖い人になってしまってどうするんです。ウーイクのカテジナさんはどこに行ってしまったんです。本気で
The
撃ちますよ。
Kadeina is dead.
ごめんなさい。
向こうまた成長している。
全艦攻撃準備。主砲発射だ。
Dip, dive, dodge, dive, dip, dodge.
当たるわけにはいかねえっての。
8Ds.
お互いに不幸だったな。注目で遺憾ながら艦を放棄する。
Okay, who's lower down here than maybe they should be? Lelouch is the lowest level.
見た目以上に理にかなっている。ザンスカールの兵器というや
That's
つを
wild.
やるぞ。
格闘戦だな。とどめ。
He's got a great suit.
俺は
悪くない戦法だ。
It's a Silululu, that's for sure. Oh, Shrek Deep has range. Let's go.
その目つきがいやらしいんだよ。私たちの連携を見せるよ。こっちで敵を引き。そのとどめは任せた。シュラクサイ行け。
もうダメだ。
You got it, Marbet.
リガミリティアはあなたたちに決して屈しない。ホワイトアークの手法を使う。
ザンスカール帝国に栄光あれ。
Should not get a single kill. You can get a single kill. Probably should have attacked with him first, so I could have gotten the
殺されてたまらんもんか
support
よ
from Marbet.
頼みますよ被爆隊の皆さん俺も頑張ります
In the later missions, I'm gonna have to use my support, my units that have support abilities a little wiser, a little more wisely.
バカだバカだ
Asking for research for you and that MXP.
張り切りすぎて下手こくなよいずれ
そう言われるとやっちゃいそう直撃してくれ
Let's make sure that Uso can land the kill. Easy.
カテジナさんおかしいよおかしいですよ
いけ嘘
分かってる
Wakate.
飛べ V2 これでどうだ
See you later, Kadaina. Hey, good job. You came just for us to kill Kadaina. Perfect timing. What a blunder. Uso, how can you? Stop, Kadaina. Enough already. There's no reason for us to fight. You're right, but only if you stop and accept the truth of Maryism. I can't. You're an enemy to both me and Lieutenant Chronicle. No. We didn't actually kill her. This was just the, this is a moon sequence for V Gundam. What in the world happened with that lady? Clearly she's converted to Maryism over her time with Zanskare, but what happened to you, Kadaina? It's over! Guess we managed to get through it, huh? Yeah, but Uso's mom is... I'm okay, Izuru. Uso. They just kidnapped Uso's mom, and he got the V2 Gundam. I believe I'll see Shakti and my mother again someday. I'll fight until that day comes with my mother's V2. Where's Uso? He's in his room. He said he wanted to be alone for a while. I mean, he saw his mom kidnapped right in front of his eyes. That's no surprise. We don't have time to beat ourselves up over this, Izuru. We gotta fight even harder now to rescue Uso's mom. What's your rank in footballer? Are you, I forget, are you a plat or diamonds? What kind of person was your mother, Edge? Honestly, I don't remember. I haven't seen her in a real long time. Hi. None of the rabbits know our mothers. We were admitted to Glanzere Academy. Our memories prior to that were wiped, so... I see. Even so, there's something still there. Just a hint of motherly presence. So when I think of Uso having his mom taken from him, right in front of him, then lift up that head and keep your eyes on your goal. Make up for your failures with your own hands. Okay. I'm just like you, Izuru. Memories aren't something people like us need, I guess. So let's do this. At least we can protect Uso's precious memories. You're a Plat 3, but you're a Captain hit Master 3 yesterday? Is this Diamond is the only rank between the two? Or is there two ranks between Plat and Master? We received a report from Chief Mavie on the analysis of the microchip that Uso brought in. What did we find out? It's information on a large-scale invasion that Zanskare is proposing. Operation seems to call for landing ships in Europe. A mass invasion centered on Europe. Looks like this thing is titled the Earth Clean Operation. Send that information to Commodore Fikes immediately. That's what my mom gave us, isn't it? So, I'm sorry for entering the bridge without permission. It's fine. You wanted to know what your mother entrusted to us, didn't you? We won't let that information go to waste, Uso. But you too. I know. That's what my mom would want. Mom, when the time comes, I will rescue you. Spoilers! We'll find out. So please, until the time comes, be safe. The ranks are Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Master, Elite. Okay. So just Diamond in between it. It still takes a while to get there. It's a big accomplishment. Nope. I think we're gonna do one more mission. What is G Island? Let's do another victory one. Feeling victorious. Sneaking in to investigate Colony Amelia, the home of the Zanskore Empire. It's not easy being the crew who's gotta wait at home, watching stuff go down. It does take a while. You got 40 hours, but he has 70. You only have 40 hours? I feel like the game's been out a few weeks, and I know how much you get into games. So even though 40 hours is a lot of time, it seems like little time, you know? There's nothing else we can do. Amelia has a huge civilian population, remember? If an EFF corps bore down on them, it would be panic in the streets. What's wrong, Hibiki? Something on your mind? A little. I just don't really understand Zanskore, that's all. What do you mean? Well, so what I was told is Zanskore is trying to spread Mariaism under the guidance of Queen Maria to bring peace to the world. Really everything we've seen is them trying to dominate through force. Like with the Kailash Giri, the guillotines. The duality of peaceful ideals and rule through fear. Says everything there is to say about the state of Zanskore. The duality is caused by Zanskore having two different leaders. Wait, isn't Queen Maria in charge of it all? Maria Pure Harmonia is definitely Zanskore's leader, but she's also more symbolic than anything. The one with the true power, the head of the government who runs the political and military side of things, is Fons Kagati. The queen is a solid pacifist, but this Kagati dude's the one who believes in rule by fear. 40 hours in 2 weeks is 20 hours per week on top of you playing Mass Effect 2, Hunt Showdown, and work. The work is a big one. I'm watching episode 30 of Tourney Gundam next, so I'm a little behind. It's a Maria, not Marie Antoinette Abbey. Legally distinct Antoinettes. Exactly. Kagati is using Queen Maria as a tool to manipulate Zanskore to act on his every whim. And what, are those whims? He wants to see the Zanskore Empire rule all of humanity. Essentially, he's a would-be world conqueror. So if we can just take him down, this will all be over? That would be the case, yep. Still though, the situation is there's a lot we don't know about the situation. Still though, the fact is there's a lot we don't know about the situation in Zanskore. Even Queen Maria's miracle is an unknown. Does she actually have some kind of power, or is it just a trick? Or what? Rumor has it she can see into the future and heal the wounded. That's amazing. If that's true, that means she has actual superpowers. Could be a Gias. One of the big goals of our infiltration mission is to try and get a better grasp of what things are like inside the Zanskore Empire. Hopefully our infiltration team brings some useful information home. I need to just drink water, and I'm just gonna skip that. I just can't read a sentence today. I also hope we can find something about Shakti, since Zanskore apparently have her in custody, but Come to think of it, where is Uso? Huh? That's odd. Uso's schedule puts him here, getting food with us, too. Why isn't he here? Oh no. Did he go to Amelia? Infiltrating Danskare. Hopefully he's okay, Abby. If you can try and obtain the data, you know what I mean? That'd be great. Colony Amelia. I'm honored to have been granted an audience with you, Queen Maria. As the one who proposed the Motorrad fleet, you have more than earned your rights. Your words are more than I deserve. Lieutenant Commander Duker EQ. We would explain the plan to Queen Maria, if you please. Very well then. With your Majesty's leave, I shall explain the Earth Clean operation. The main goal of this operation is to force our enemies to surrender without fighting. It pleases me to hear you say we will not be fighting. I dislike the guillotine and all the battles we've waged to date. Regardless though, the lives of my beloved Zanskore soldiers. Until the day Zanskore's grand love can embrace the whole world, I must be the one responsible for their lives. I wish to do everything I can to see them well received once these wars have ended. Your words will surely inspire every member of our forces. Indeed, Maria. This is your role after all. Found you, Uso. Seriously, Uso, sneaking into Amelia alone is madness. We knew, and we didn't turn him in, so we're co-conspirators at this point. Wait, both of you noticed what I was doing? Actually, it wasn't us who noticed, it was Yona. Ensign Yona? The ensign said, well, basically that he could understand how you feel. Ensign Yona? Trust me, both of us can understand how you feel, wanting to gather information about your friend and your mother who are both in Zanskore. Do you have any actual leads on Amelia, though? Honestly, I'm not sure I understand it myself, but I swear I could hear a voice. A voice? It was warm and a little nostalgic. It felt like it was telling me to go to Amelia. So, just the same as us. Wait, what? One way or another. Now that you've made sure you arrived safely, we could split up. I don't actually know how to say it because I haven't seen that series yet. So I've been saying Jona as Yona. Is it Jonah? If you get in over your head, call us. Just remember, you can't do anything if you die. I think it's narrative. Is that Gundam NT? Don't worry, I don't want to die at all. Emperor, the Poseidals. Emperor Poseidal thinks very highly of Maryism. Is that why you've allied yourself to Zanskore's cause? It's not the only reason, but it is an important part of it. I won't lie. Our biggest reason is, of course, that we believe we have something to gain from it. I'm aware of that. We're happy to offer you as much information as we can provide. I appreciate that, Lieutenant Chronicle. I'm happy I was able to meet directly with you, the Queen's younger brother. I'm proud to be able to say I earned my position rather than just relying on the Queen's influence. As someone who's tasked with building a future for Zanskore, I hope I can count on the support as a representative of Emperor Poseidal. Well then, let me offer you one warning. Keep an eye on Giwaza Lowab. Lord Giwaza? If you want to know more, you'll need to rely on your own eyes and ears. Giwaza Lowa, second in command of the Poseidal forces. I heard he sent reinforcements to help Captain Salio at the siege on the Kailash Giri. Pardon me, I just received an urgent communication. What? The League Militaire is... Susie! Uso, it's really you, Uso. Just like Shakti said, you came to get us, Uso. Did Shakti know I'd be coming? She said she heard a voice that told her that Uso was coming for us. Just like I did. Susie, Zanskore hasn't done anything to you, have they? We're all fine. Shakti and Carl and me, we're all doing just fine. Where's Shakti? It's a secret. She's meeting her mom right now. Her mom? We're supposed to stay outside while they're meeting, but I'll show you where she is, just for you. You can come as many times as you want. I'm not changing my answer. Shakti, Chronicle saved you after you were thrown out into space, and now thanks to that we've been reunited. I can't help but feel like this is destiny. Don't ask for anything else. Just please let me hold you just one more time, as your mother. Mother? Susie, you're not supposed to be. Shakti! Uso! So that boy is the one Shakti spoke of. Queen Maria Pure Harmonia. Wait, this means Queen Maria is Shakti's mother? Boy, I understand you were a good friend to Shakti, back at Casarilia. We were, neighbors, so yeah. Unavoidable circumstances caused it. But Shakti and I have been apart for far too long. So I hope you'll help me persuade Shakti to be my heir. Just gotta make sure that the AC is acting normally. I don't want it to put into eco mode and then get screwed over. So I hope you'll help me persuade Shakti to be my heir. So Shakti would be the next queen of Zanskare? Will you? Shakti hates Zanskare and the way you use the guillotine. I would stop that this instant if I could. You can. You're the queen. Just make your people stop doing it. I cannot do that alone. I need help from... Get away from Queen Maria, military scum. You're the Zanskare man who kidnapped Kadaina. And you're Uso Iwin of the League Militaire. I've heard about you. You've never been properly introduced. My name is Chronicle Asher. I've come to ensure your safety, Queen Maria. Please get away immediately. Chronicle, you must not harm this child. I have nothing but the greatest respect for you, but you must understand this child has dealt tremendous harm to our forces. He's a friend of Shakti. Furthermore, he wields a very positive power. I will repeat myself only once. You must not harm him. Mother... Shakti, you need to leave the room too. No, I'm not going to be separated from Uso again. Stop being so selfish. Whoa! How dare you resist? Run for it, Shakti. Susie's waiting outside. But don't worry, I had a plan in case something happens. Are you okay, Uso? This is a bit more than I'd imagined we'd be doing. Amuro, Camille, perfect timing. So you got backup? Shakti, run, hurry! Hahaha, not so fast. You. I don't know what you thought you were going to do, but this is why you never act alone, my good Lieutenant Chronicle. Zoltan Akanen. A Zeon soldier? Now, Amuro Ray. Did you stop to think for a hot second that maybe someone as famous as you should go for a stroll in enemy territory? Oh, and that younger guy there. That must be Camille Biden. Nice to meet you. How does he know about us? Zoltan Akanen. He's a cyber new type created to be the return of the Red Comet Char was talking about him. Well, I was wondering what this nasty feeling was that drew me out here, and hey presto, here you are. Must be my lucky day. So Gundam pilots, tell you what. I'm sure this isn't a coincidence meeting you here. If you'll let Lieutenant Chronicle go safely, no harm done, I'll give you some very nice presents. What presents? Oh yes, trust me, they're the perfect gift. Perfect for you, and as it happens, perfect for me. Uso, I'm kinda cramped in here. Sorry, just hold on until we can get away from the colony. You sure you want this, Shakti? You really wouldn't rather be with your mother? I'm scared of staying there. Is your mother a bad person? No, she's a wonderful, wonderful person. And I don't understand. She's also the queen of Zanskare. I'd become your enemy, Uso. Maybe. Maybe that's how things are. She's still your mother. Besides, she needs your help, Shakti. My help? Being the queen is really hard on her. I think so. She wanted your help. Being the queen is really hard on her, I think. So she wanted you there to support her. Maybe, but I still... No, that's fine. I won't say anything anymore. I won't say anything more. I won't tell anyone else about your mother, okay? Thank you, Uso. They're here, Uso. They're here, Uso. That's the new Gundam and the Zeta Gundam. Even Louis and Co couldn't find the new Gundam and the Zeta Gundam. Finding them here in Zanskore, though. I also never guessed we'd be handed Gundams from someone from Zeon. I don't see any signs they've been rigged with a trap. Was it just a whim of the Zoltan guy, or... Yes, we got some new Gundams! We got pursuers approaching. There's an awful lot of them. Uso, let Camille and I handle this. You and the kids retreat. You can't do this alone. You've got your friends you managed to save, right? You focus on meeting up with the dry crews. Infiltration teams already made their exit. The dry strikers should be coming shortly. Okay, be careful though. We gotta stop these pursuers, just the two of us. Can you do that, Camille? I'll do it. We need to make sure Uso's efforts don't go to waste, right? I think we all hate Chronicle, by the way. Good job. Not a good guy. Bad guy. Chronicle and Kadaina, some of the worst, like, some of the people that whenever I see a scene in Gundam, I just go, ugh, them. They're not running. In fact, they're coming right for us. You may have Gundams, but you can't beat our numbers advantage. I'm not getting overconfident. I'm just absolutely certain. Gundam is expanding my consciousness. Now I can do this. Let's see. That's the pilot skill. Reduce damage from beams, weapons. Enhances unit. Okay. Yeah, we got some fin funnels. Let's go. It's Gundam time. Here in the new Gundam, I can't help but recall my battles with Char. Wonder if either of us have truly managed to move forward from that moment. You can hear me, hear my voice. I could use an answer.
戦うことでしか意志を示せないのか。フィンファンネル。もらった。限界だ。脱出を。
Oh wow. He's an untouchable. My consciousness is expanding through space, through the Zeta. Maybe that's why. I swear I can feel the presence of the voice that guided us.
目の前の状況が理解できないのか。まだ抵抗させるか。ガンダム、やはり強い。ガンダムと遭遇するとはな。ワイヤーで絡め取る。ペイントに引っかかったな。なぜ答えを急ぎすぎる。フィンファンネル。
See, here's the one where my counter happens before he moves, and I don't know what ability triggers that. I guess he should have at least tried to shoot me and then, you know, not hit because it's like 2%.
貴様もザンスカールの礎となれ。なめるなよ。
ペイントに引っかかったな。向かってくるのならその力を奪う。させるか。
機体が爆発する。
I'm gonna shoot him down every single time.
戦うことでしか意志を示せないのか。フィンファンネル。落ちろ。機体が爆発する。
Excellent. Is this like, what's the new model of Zeta called? Is it just called Zeta, or is it like an upgraded Zeta?
ガンダムと遭遇するとはな。パイロットには死んでも。ここから先に行けると思うな。
主義者はいつだって身勝手なんだよ。出てこなければやられなかったのに。機体が爆発する。
We're gonna keep funneling them.
戦うことでしか意思を示せないのか。フィンファンネル、落ちろ。もうダメだ。ガンダム撃墜の栄誉はもらった。パイロットには死んでもらう。命を粗末にして他にいくらでもやり方はあるはずだ。邪魔をするな。なぜ振り切れない。
Oh, I didn't kill him. Probably just beam saber him.
手段を間違えた人間が平和を語るな。混乱に乗じて好き勝手して機体が爆発する。
What's our morale looking like? Uh-oh. Psycho frame, just gonna say. Fa better.
目の前の状況が理解できないのか。このゼータガンダムの火力なら。もうダメだ。
I should check. I'm pretty sure we have a Zeta Gundam model kit. I'm okay if this is how they want to do the mission. But it seemed like they just gave me 2 powerful units and then I got to hit the win button.
ついてこられるものかよ。こんなやり方じゃダメだって。まだ。
I'm really glad I decided to go back and get the heavy arms clear custom. I think that'll look great.
限界だ。脱出を。
Maybe we can try and get back to that Tuesday nights, Abby. Make Tuesday our Gundam nights. Our Gunpla.
あの動き、まさかアムロレイなのか。ワイヤーで絡め取る。遊んでいる余裕はない。ザンスカールを放置することは危険だ。
Right, but that's in Double Zeta, right? You don't have the Double Zeta Gundam in Zeta Gundam. Do you?
まだ終わりじゃない。
Lots of victory today. Both Gundam and successful battles. Well, we managed to dispose of our pursuers. We need to scout out Zanskure's forces as much as we can. Let's remain on standby until our main forces arrive. Right. I guess I did everything before I was supposed to. The Zeta doesn't get a mid-season upgrade to a new name. Gotcha. Watch out, Camille. More reinforcements. We've got some giant mobile armor too. However, looks like they're not the only ones getting some help. I should probably bring out Huckbean just in case. Maybe that. Maybe V2 Uso could be fun. Double Ichinanas. 17, 1/7s. Camille, please tell me you're okay. Don't worry, I'm not gonna lose to anyone with the Zeta. The new Gundam and the Zeta Gundam. So Zansquare had them both after all. We got an unfamiliar ship and a colossal mobile armor on the sensors. What do we do, Captain? Should we pick up Lieutenant Amuro and Camille and retreat immediately? No. We are where we are, so we may as well see how strong their forces stationed at Zansquare's homeland are. Inform all units there to avoid damage to the colony at all costs. Aye, Captain. You're there, aren't you, Uso? You're such a bad child, dirtying Zansquare's capital with your presence. Miss Kadaina, it's time for you to meet your end for the lieutenant's sake. I found Shakti again. I'm not dying. Kadaina lose. Stop fraternizing with the enemy. Yes, sir. However, I assure you I was doing no such thing. Lieutenant Chronicle may favor you, but the enemy won't give you special treatment because of it. I'm merely fighting to live up to the Lieutenant's expectations. Looks like I need to show these women and children what a true fight looks like. Try not to drag down my Dogorla. All units, we are touching the Aberasti class ship in the battle as well. Do not let any foe who would dare threaten the homeland of Zansquare escape alive. Roger, sir. We'll show them what the Gedlab team's got. All units, hold the lines for the next 3 minutes. We'll take this chance to admit there's a Zansquare Homelands force. Since we're here, we might as well make sure that big mobile armor goes down too. I finally got to see Shakti again. I'm going home with her no matter what. Let's get up in there. I said hold the line, but I'm a line pusher. I'm always going in there with the Death Blossom. Just pop, 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 pop.
いくらでもやり方はあるはずだ。
That's a Last Starfighter reference.
やってみせるさ。
I do like how in G-Quux, and I don't know how much of this talked about in with the new Gundam or with other fan units, is that the bits in G-Quux did run out of fuel. So like he had to determine how to use them, and then when ran out of fuel, he's like, "Fuck them, they're done." I don't remember that being brought up in other UC shows. It could be, I just don't remember. Let's see. Not having enough new types is a critical issue.
ディープスラッシャー
But also, I believe those would have been bits that were available earlier in the timeline than we'd seen. So maybe that's why they're like more fuel or energy limited. I managed to rescue Shakti and her group. I didn't find anything about my mom. Mom, are you still on that colony?
タイヤ土は厄介だけど、ここはサーベルだ。
I don't think I'll make it past this mission in the next 10 minutes, so probably the next like 9 minutes we'll have another ad break, unfortunately.
ラインラットはこう使う
So we're 3 and 9. Next action. So the Finnels from the new Gundam recharge when they return to the suit, but they do operate with some kind of ammo energy capacity. Okay. So it would be possible to like have like a bit battle where you prevent the bits from getting back to the or a Finn battle, preventing them from getting back to the suit for a refuel, and then they just kind of float around in space or they get blown up. Remember whining about how Camille was not that strong. Now just fucking blaze of glory. I'm just gonna wound this one so somebody else can get the kill.
なぜ戦いという手段しか取れない。うかつだ。やらせるか。女王マリアの加護があれば、俺がガンダムの伝説を終わらせる。シャシャリ出てきたか。最小限の動きでいい。
I want to make sure we get both the battleship and this taken out. What's oh, they're all 28 at this point. Okay. I already got the best viewers, buddy. Already got the best viewers. Likely ban evader. Restricted.
機体が動けば十分だ。どこまで逃げられるか。
And then
やってみろ。タイヤの意味を教えてやる。
やったな。
Hidden from those just enjoying the show. Hit him with the wax drum.
こんな時代にギロチンはないでしょうに。朝日、思いっきりやっちゃって。
行くぞ。バックステームだ。
Against Pence.
あのモビルスーツは俺に任せてもらおう。やらせん。
I know I mentioned this before, but the design for the custom robot, like the OG robot in Super Robot Wars Y, doesn't really pull me in that much. So I'm hoping that's not like a big bummer, and the game will still be fun. Were you able to do a lemonade capture? I saw him over there snacking on some food.
やつを叩けば大きな功績となる。逃げても押しつぶす。
気持ちを切り替えないと。
Okay. Oh yeah, you did just go out when it was the hottest part of the day. That'll do it. I'm just gonna intuition it. I don't want this to miss for some dumb reason.
モビルスーツとの戦い方は知っている。
I left out an extra when I was gone this week. I left out an extra shirt.
必殺
like off to the side by my bed. So you or him or Anya get a little bit of smell. He was still there when I got back. Cause yeah, he will just get stressed out. It's weird, like during the day he doesn't really like want me around. When I'm around he's just like, ooh, I know this guy smells. I've known this guy smells for 14 and a half years.
人同士で争っている場合じゃないんだな。
Yep. Sorry for the ad break. This will be the last one. I don't think I can delay this and be done with the game fast enough.
俺を集中的に狙っている。あれが指揮官の期待か。弾き飛ばしてやる。
よし、機体の損傷はないようだな。
Okay. Still going. Oh, ad break is finished now. Perfect. Sorry about that. Had to get a water and that took a second longer. Scene. Sorry, that's gonna be the last one of the stream. I wasn't gonna finish like in the time that I could snooze it, unfortunately. Yeah, I think Vash just missed me. That wasn't here this last week.
完全に押されている。俺に奴を止められるのか。逃げても押しつぶせ。危ないだろうが。当たるところだったぞ。
Okay.
そのタイヤをぶっ壊してやるぜ。兄貴直伝のブレストファイヤー。こちらの予測と逆だと。自慢のパワーを封じてやる。逃げても押しつぶす。17式のスピードを甘く見んなよ。
I appreciate most people being cool and understanding that it's slightly more convenient to have somebody not get hit by ads the second they always come in.
デスタの好きにはさせない。
So the pre-rolls off are worth it. And it's also nice for me, because honestly, me sitting here and not moving for 3.5 hours is probably bad for my body. So getting up and being able to walk around a few minutes every hour is much appreciated. Thank you for letting me do that.
暴力では何の解決にもなりませんのに、戒めの風で。
なんだと。魔法などに惑わされるか。逃げても押しつぶす。
Also, I ran out of water.
私たちは
Abby
止まっていら
got
れ
a
ま
bunch
せ
of
ん
these
ので。
grapefruit soleils for me. It's not my favorite. I'm not a big grapefruit guy, but it's not bad water. And we've had them for a while, and I need to get through them, so.
ギロチン国家に従う奴らがタリホー騎兵隊到着。
どこを見ている。
遅いんですよ。
本当のヒーローってのを教えてやるぜ。
やられた。
Randy may be a pervert, but he knows how to get the job
完
done.
璧だったろ。
さすがはランディ先輩です。
Oh, Curse of the Gias.
ザンスカールの過激さはエスカレートしていく。生きる。それが僕の命の意味。そしてそれは
And Rex. Just Shrek-tude right there. Yeah, Ernie's fucking mech is just,
さすがの多彩さで
it's
す。
goated in like stats, and I don't know how.
完全に押されている。ただでは返
Like
さんさ。
infinite range, moves very fast, big damage,
逃げても
good
押し
evasion.
潰せ。
Thanks for not hitting him after I said good evasion. That was gonna make me look like a real jackass. I guess the bad part about a fin funnel system is depending on how it's implemented, it can be a big energy draw, right?
逃げても押し潰せ。
遊んでいる余裕はない。
Thank you, Abby.
タイヤさえ攻略すれば
I helped Abby with the dishes like
こんな時で
10%
も
of them
戦いを
during
やめ
my
られ
break. She did the rest of the hard work of getting the kitchen cleaned up. It's not that I don't like looking at it per se, it's also, it's just nice to
マリ
have
ア
the
シーを理解しない
have
奴
the
らは
kitchen clean. And now I know I contributed to the can mess
シャシャリ
by
出て
drinking
きた
stuff
か。
out of a can.
狙いすぎだな。てめえやりやがったな。手の周りだ。終わりだよ。
Growing up, he just always had like messy stuff in his sink. I'm just very adverse to it as a adult.
他にいくらでもやり方はあるはずだ
And Abby knows that. It really bothers me. She does everything she can to make sure that the sink area is clean. Having the cans in there is just clutter, but it is nice just to get them bagged out and thrown in the garage so we can get 5 cents out of them someday.
奴を叩けば大きな功績となるこいつで仕留める
I hope I don't kill too many of these tires before I get to take out the capital ship and the
あなたたちの勝手もここまでよ
giant experimental
余計
tire.
ますかそこ
機体が動けば十分だ
These Sakura units also just pack a wallop sometimes.
あれが指揮官の機体か。タイヤの意味を教えてやる。
なかなかいい攻撃だな。俺には通用しない。人同士で争っている場合じゃないんだが、真っ向勝負だ。行くぞ。せや。
なんださっきの攻撃は。
Support off. I know Doberman means well, but I don't want something bad to happen to him.
大差ないはずだ。接近を許したな。今の僕に迷いはない。
そのタイヤごと切り裂くこの距離ならこれで当ててみせる
救援要請は間に合わないのか。
Wish I knew how many units were at the beginning, so I knew how many was like the 30 mark.
あの鎧騎士を倒すには接近戦しかない
So I think I can get the units killed before we hit the time limit.
ロボットからの攻撃胸が高鳴りますどんなロボットが相手でもイカルガは負けませんいざ
完全にスピードで圧倒されている
Lieutenant Chronicle told me he wishes to use his position as Queen Maria's brother to establish a powerful matriarchal society. I will fight with the lieutenant to help transform Zanskore and our patriarchal blighted world. Patriarchally blighted world. That's a hard word to say.
普通じゃない。これで
無謀というか無鉄砲というかそんなプレッシャーなんて出てこなければやられなかったのに
覚悟のかけらも感じられない攻撃ね。
Yeah, I soft massage you for 5,000. That's exactly what happened. Well, 95 people can use 4C. Lieutenant Commander Eek's dream, seeing it fulfilled in my dream in turn. We can't lose this fight. Not if the Earth Clean operation is to succeed.
邪魔なんだよ。落ちろ。生きた。
降りかかる火の粉は払うまでだ熱き心で悪を切るはあ
そう簡単にやられるか。
Oh yeah, he's not hitting him. I gather the dry cruise lets women and children pilot machines. They must learn then just how brutal the battlefield is, how cruel conflict is.
やらせるかネズミが
Good back and forth dodge, Camille.
ギロチンなんて持ち出すような連中は
そんな動きで逃げられるか。
その程度の攻撃で何ができる。
Let's see. Smash it. Direct hits. Let's see how much this does. The Motorod fleet and Earth Clean operation are both my dreams made manifest. I will turn the surface into a biker's paradise. For the sake of that dream, and the sake of Mariaism, I will put my life on the line. Oh, this guy's just a biker.
指揮官を先に狙う。インファンネル。落ちろ。やったな。バイク乗り魂を見せてやる。沈め。
I'm running away into the middle. And we'll eat a 20% hit if that happens.
ギロチンなんてのはまっぴらごめんだぜ。確実に仕留める。
Number me with a big number.
やったな。観念するのだな。沈め。
Oh, that did hit. Holy shnikes. Okay. Please don't shoot down Camille.
いけるか。魂の力を表現するマシンなら。
ダメージが大きすぎるか。観念するのだな。沈め。
Okay, I really just had bad luck getting hit at 20% then. Let's see, who do we got? Go for Hikaru. Enjoy a shit ton of XP. How could I fail here? Right before Her Highness. Still, we've gained live combat data for the Motorod fleet. We can modify the plans before the operation so that Earth will become a biker's paradise. There's large circular parts on the front and back of the ship. What's that all about? Donscare's weapons are built with ideas we can't even imagine. Watch out. Who knows what they could do? I think they're imagining, I think they're imagining driving it around like a bike. Okay, now I can work with this, right? No, how am I gonna make this happen? I can move like so quick. Yeah.
食べらってる場合じゃないならドライブの出力を上げる光の翼
So when it's doing that animation, it's frame locked to 30, which is why everything looks like it's slowing down, according to my Steam frame rate counter. It's kind of wild, but... We're gonna take down this bad tire.
ベンチとの真の力を見るがいい。自動追尾モードセット。いけ、スラッシュビット。これで終わりだ。ちょろちょろするんじゃない。
Oh, it's not a wheel, it's more of like a long snake thing.
ネズミが。
I don't know why that snake is a biker's dream, but... Or gives Earth a biker's paradise sort of feeling, as he had suggested. Who do we have? Unfortunately, you're not gonna do it. Really want to try and take down that unit first. Allied units. I think the answer was no on that too, right? Sure. Just that one.
平和を守るために戦うそれが俺の誇りだ悪を倒して滅却怪盗
Maybe this will do just ridiculous damage, like 10k. Or less than that.
ちょろちょろとするんじゃない。この
Need like 4 big hits to take this guy down.
そう簡単に当てられると思うな
I think we ascertained that was not close enough either. Yeah, neither is Gomez's ship. I guess I can tickle Katarina.
逃がしだ。
What was wrong with Anya's acting, Abby?
照準に絞り込め。
She's a great actor.
砲撃。
Great actress.
これではタイの期待に応えるところではない小賢しい真似をしてくれる
That's from the Gomez units. Asahi. Really throwing everything we have at these like special units to get the extra XP.
これで貫かれなさい
And money. I think it gives a lot of extra currency across the board.
ちょろちょろとするんじゃない。
Yeah, that's not a lot.
このネズミが
分析通りちょろいものね。
さて次も頼む。
Oh, sure. Forgot you can repair people. So, the Mazinger make it up there with any range? Yep. Also, I think if Anya's acting better, it's because we took her to 2 different pet coaches. And she was like taken out of her comfort position. It was probably a bit more stress. The stress will draw some energy out of her.
これ以上の攻撃を受けるわけにはいかぬ。やらせるかネズミが。
体が勝手に動いてくれる。
Soon. I don't think she'll be able to take him down, but we'll get like very
あなたたち
close.
の勝手もここまでよ。
I don't know, maybe it'll be a nice crit.
牽制砲火砲撃。
Well, next hit will be the
この
finishing blow on fucking Frog's space snake.
それで終わりですか？
What is Xena called? The Dogorla. That's a mouthful. What's the last one? It's either Lancelot or Dreistrager. Well, let's just go to town, blast some people, I guess.
あのモビルスーツには注意が必要です。緑の疾病。
限界だ脱出を。
I might have misread the mission instructions, but I think I need to kill 30 people for the 4 turns and not both. Let's double check that. Victory conditioned, 6 turns elapsed, shoot down 12 enemy units at the start of map. How many have I shot down so far? $25. $26.
パトリックの出番はないぞ。
まさか冗談ですよね。
タリホー騎兵隊到着。
直樹さん見てる。
本当のヒーローってのを教えてやるぜ。
女王マリアに光あれ。
ま、ざっとこんな
当
もんよ。
然の結果だな。
Excellent. Persist is already triggered. Perfect. We'll live with that.
モビルスーツ確認仕掛ける行くぜマジ
一度引くしかないの？黙って返すものか。このスピードについてこられるか。
チクチクとうるさいやつだぜ
With all the units surrounding the dog unit, it's pretty much going to be it's pretty much going to be up to the AI on who gets the XP on that
モ
one.
ビルスーツなんという機能美なのでしょう。イカルガの本気をお見せしましょう。最大出力。
俺はまだ
Let's see. We'll see. That could be a crit kill.
ザンスカール新たな脅威となる回り込む
It must be fun to write all this dialogue. See, it was a crit kill. Okay.
見せしめにしてやる
A 13% hit when I'm at full health in a superior unit.
ザンスカールの打撃はエスカレートしていくフルバーストモードで決める
I mean, the writers need to pretty much come up with every unit and their and potential interactions with every other unit as far as like dialogue, or at least factions, like the Zanskare, the Zeon, the Wolgaroo,
いい加減しつこいのよ。あなた
all
って
the
子
other
は
ones I don't remember.
我々の邪魔をするな。
Any such units.
そんな腕で出てこないでくださいよ
So you gotta take down Kadain again. Hold that beam rifle sideways, buddy.
おかしいですよ
Yep, just
分かって
slows
る
down to 30 FPS for the animated part.
飛べ V2
And they decided to frame lock the rendering engine like that.
ここまでなの？
Now play the video back at a, you know, either frame doubled or frame interpolated or in any way. Levels. Uso, why'd you insist on being an obstacle to us? That's not what I'm doing, Kadaina. You have it all wrong. I'm not wrong about anything. You're an enemy to both me and Lieutenant Chronicle. What is with this woman? She changed when she met with that man Chronicle, I suppose. What happened to you, Kadaina?
"邪魔なんだよ。しよう。損傷の報告は不要よ。
No need for a damage report. This impacted on the
センサーを
surface.
狙う。
座標軸転送目標位置速度予測進路
訪問
87.5%
発射。
Good damage, good damage, good damage. You want the
やらせるか
combat review to get your XP, okay? Sakura is a little, you know, lower stat-wise, despite seeming like always being goaded in a battle.
覇者牽制砲火放置。
Do to work.
覇者の結果。 神宮寺家に伝わる奥義です。
Damn, we can't lose to the Dogorla, not here. I'll make sure I pay you back for this humiliation someday. Trying to overwhelm their enemies with a giant mobile armor. Talk about old fashions. Bet you the pilot some stubborn, rock-headed old fart. Enemy forces have completely collapsed. Still, this is Danskure's homeland. We can't assume anything. Enemy reinforcements approaching. Let's just keep going. We're kind of cooking here. There's no Juka, let's do this. There's not too many. This is their homeland. You expect them to have a lot of troops here. Still, we've gotten all the info we need, including data on their new weapons. All units withdraw. We will broadcast a rendezvous point. We could have had this. I understand the League military pilot who kidnapped the princess is but a child. Yes. Of course, the fact that they need such a child proves the rebels face a severe shortage of pilots. Regardless, the fact is the enemy has come to Amelia, the capital of Zanskare itself. I fear this is part of the defeats. I fear this is part of our defeat at the Kailash Giri. Tassilo must be made to take responsibility. You can't mean to send him to the guillotine. Sacrifices are necessary to gather the hearts of men under a cause. I suspect our citizens are likely anxious already given the battle today. As it happens, I've already prepared plans to handle that. It should begin momentarily, in fact. People of Side 2, the EFF, would bring disaster upon you have been dispatched by our brave soldiers. I celebrate their victory and pray for your safety and prosperity of those living under our flag, the flag of Zanskare. Let us pray and give our blessings for the eternal joy of each and every person who has chosen to gather today under Maria. Children are born from their mothers, and then gather and rejoice under the rule of Maria. Shakti, I pray we meet again someday. Lieutenant Zoltan Akanen, what in the world is your game? Why are you giving Gundams to our enemies? I'll grant that we finished our study of them. You just clearly aided and abetted the enemy. No game too, Lieutenant. I just did what I had to keep you from being captured. You dare. I gotta say though, Zanskare sure would cozy up to anyone, huh? I know Zeon didn't want to share tech, but I didn't expect you to go and pull strings with the feds to get some Saikamu-equipped machines. Shut up. Look, friendo, I heard you got a case of the Gundams yourself with the League Militaire, so here's just a tip for you. Gundams aren't a decoration. They're not a subject to study. They're garbage to crush underfoot. You gave them the Gundams so you could destroy them? Well, they're not the only Gundams I've got eyes on, mind you. Anyway, Lieutenant Chronicle, you go have fun with your Earth Clean operation or whatever it is. Give that dustball a good old scrub. If you want your people to listen to you, I suggest giving a slightly better argument than, I'm the Queen's brother, listen, or roar. Don't patronize me, fool. I'm well aware of my position. This idiot. He put his own goals over our strategic advantage. I am not like you, though. I aspire to greater ideals, and to make those ideals a reality, the Earth cleanup operation must succeed. Grit your teeth, Uso Iwen. Slapping kids, that's a classic Gundam thing. That was for going off on your own. I understand. Now, hopefully you understand why you shouldn't do it again, too. I can't promise that. Alright, you better be willing to live with the consequences if you do. Of course. You were worried, Uso. Still, good to see you rescued your friends. Nope, that ain't no friend. That's a bride if I've ever seen one. They're a little young for that, Van. Oh, I don't know. They've waited a while compared to some examples. Don't give me that pointed look, Ikumi. I only rescued Shakti thanks to Lieutenant Amuro and Camille. Thanks to Lieutenant Amuro and Camille helping me. They may have been part of it, but you won this victory with your guts and blind bravery. No wonder you pilot the Victory Gundam, huh? Watch out, Hyoma. If you keep that up, you might end up getting some corrective treatment too. That is called a correction, yeah. Careful, Hyoma. Oliver packs a very powerful punch. I can tell you that from experience. It's a correction? Uso, you changed a lot since I last saw you. You're stronger than before. Is that the influence of the people here? Shakti? I'm sorry, Uso. You went through so much because of me. I was ready for that and worse. I won't regret it at all. Whoa, Uso, now that's a cool line! One way or another, it's a good thing Susie and Carl are safe too. Now we're part of the dry cruise too! Are you sure you want that, Shakti? I'm like you, Uso. I want to do what I can. I can't become the queen, but I understand. I'm glad you'll be here with us, Shakti. Turning the page a bit, I can't believe Zansgray has both the new Gundam and Zeta Gundams. I've heard that after the Laplace's box incident, the EFF made sure all the Saikamu-equipped units were secure under its care. So how it could have been in Zansgray's hands as a result of high-level political dealings. So there's still some real rotten people in the Federation. One way or another, we now know more about Zansgray's strategy. How so? They want Saikamu technology badly. That's probably one of the reasons they've allied with Zeon. True. There's a very small number of organizations even capable of doing Saikamu research after all. It only makes sense Zansgray would be behind on that since they're only recently become a major player. So does that mean Zansgray is developing its own Saikamu equipped suits? That I can't say. Still, no matter the goal, we need to be vigilant. Clearly from the mobile armor we saw today, Zansgray's strategy goes far beyond anything we'd imagined. We also now know from infiltrating that Zansgray is planning some kind of major operation in Europe. So they're going to land a team on Earth? Depending on the situation, we may need to go to Europe ourselves. So at last, Gundams have come to Amuro and Camille again. Is this a coincidence? Or is there someone pulling the strings behind the scenes? No matter which, it's clear I'll need to be even more aware of Zansgray than ever before. We got a Poppy part. We got a new supporter Shakti. Good job Amuro being mission ace. And I think that is where I'm going to want to wrap it up today. Let's do the post-game title stream. See what we get.
その声は腕元首。
いや、俺は腕元首ではない。俺の名はアームストロングだ。
I'm sorry?
アームストロング。
I don't know who he is either.
腕元首に融合されていた彼の本当の名前だ。
おお、久しぶりだな、天使。
そっちこそ元気そうだな、クマちゃん。
天使クマちゃん、何の話？
わからない人は僕が主人公の原作外伝。
Oh, he's got fanfic?
流星のアルマを読んで。
I'm a little upset that the game does not have the Japanese voices for me. Or like it's not voice acted more clearly. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. We're gonna send off to somebody else playing an amazing tactical RPG here in a minute. But all these VODs end up on YouTube. So if you don't want to watch me live, go there. It would be great if you want to follow me, because then Twitch will have me in the sidebar whenever I'm streaming, which is usually Saturday and Sunday mornings. Doing a Sunday evening one, because it's some, you know, I had dog training in the morning. I'm a good dog. But we're gonna raid. Get her name right. We're gonna raid Wingraves. She's overplaying. Not Super Robot Wars 30. She's overplaying. What's it called? Final Fantasy Tactics, the original one. To get ready for the new Final Fantasy Tactics remake coming out. Yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow for a little shorter stream in the morning. If you can join me on the raid to win and say hi and be cool, because she's cool, that'd be great. And everybody have a good rest of your Saturday. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.